The first time I played Persona, I was really confused since it wanted me to hang out with a bunch of characters. Ah, yeah, sure, you're hot enough to date a teacher. Now keep talking since I need a better Jack Frost. Ignore your knees, bro. What do you mean by they're bending? Hiccups don't do that. Aw, her mom and dad are divorcing. Yeah, it's probably your fault. What really separates the Persona series from other SMT games is the social link system. This mechanic is the game changer that Persona needed so that they can stand out from the rest of other JRPGs. The S-Link system provided players with an immersion in the world of Persona. So instead of treating NPCs as tools for the plot, we get to see who they truly are in each rank. This system made them feel important as they are linked with the game's fusion mechanic, like how we need to maximize our friendship with Kenji to unlock Cert, all the while making these characters relatable, so bonding with them added depth to the story. It will make you care for the old couple who are mourning for their son. It will make you look forward to spending time with Akinari as he contemplates on his last days, and it will make you feel relieved that you have survived Nozomi and can now fuse Sandalphon. Persona 5 even made this system better. I especially love how the next ranks can only be unlocked by helping them in Mementos. But even though Persona 5 has refined the S-Link system to a T, would you believe me if I say that it can be better? Persona 6 can improve the social link system further, and here's how. But before that though, if you want an even greater S-Link event, then like this video and join Otaku Define for more Persona content. Also, spoiler alert since I'll be talking about some points regarding the S-Link, the confident characters, and some major plot points in the story. So please, play the games first.
Ready, Takeba? Here I go!
First off, the social link system should have been fully voiced from the get-go. I understand why Persona 3, 4, and 5 didn't have it at that time, as Atlus was in the red before Persona 5 came out and they have exhausted their assets in releasing this magnum opus. But they should have been fully voiced in the enhanced version Persona 5 Royal, while at least Persona 3 Reload is a good sign that future Persona games will have the S-Link event fully voiced. Now, I'm all for reading and voicing lines in my head, but having actual voice lines adds emotion to the story. And thankfully, P3R implemented it as they have one of the most emotional S-Link stories. But I still can't believe how the confession scenes aren't even voiced in Persona 5, let alone the Ultimate Awakening. And the voice lines were lick, so it's a head scratcher as to why they decided not to include it. So for Persona 6, they obviously need to make the S-Link events fully voiced. Now speaking of the confession, another thing that P6 can improve with S-Link system is making the characters feel more dynamic, such as other characters acknowledging that you have a special relationship with someone. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big event or an extra cutscene that shows the player and Ann are dating. For example, while in the metaverse, how Morgana reacts that the player has been spending more time with Ann and it makes him feel jealous. It's a little additional line, but it does make the game seem that our choices matter more. And it's not just about special relationships. It can be even about how they would react that we are friends with a politician, or how we look strange since we've been drinking Taes unregistered meds, or even how delicious these 3-week-old carries are. Thanks, Ojiro. But these are small changes compared to what I'm about to propose for a better social link system. Would it not be better if there was an S-Link system between our party members? Well, yes, Persona 3 and 4 designated Cease and the investigation team for the Fool and Judgment Arcana, where as we progress in the story, it will rank up. What I'm proposing is somewhat similar to Fire Emblem's support system, where if the two units fought closely together, then they form a special bond. But of course, it will be different here in Persona 6 since it's not a tactical game yet. Just imagine seeing more of Futaba and Yusuke's antics, or when An and Makoto are bonding over the crepes. It would have been better to see some kind of special scene with that one as they bury the hatchet, and especially the hatchet between Haru and Akechi. Wait, we never got any of that. This is why having an S-Link system between the party members can deepen their relationship with each other, and again, it makes the story better. Instead of the MC being the glue that holds everyone together, where they just hang out if we are there. It would feel more genuine seeing them bond with others without our involvement. But will this actually work? For starters, since the S-Link system is represented with an arcana, how could a bond between party members work? Especially, each arcana mirrors the traits of the characters. Well, remember minor arcanas? They were present in Persona 3 and 4 and were used in the shuffle system, where each minor arcana provided benefits for XPs, healing, skill cards, and money. So the minor arcana, respectively the cups, wands, swords, and pentacles, can represent the bonds formed among the party members and the benefits they bring, as each minor arcana actually also has a theme that resonates well with the party members' personalities. Additionally, they don't have to have 10 ranks, since maximizing that level of bond would be a bit too much. Instead, the ranking system can be done in 4 stages to represent the 4 level of court cards in the minor arcana, ranging from page, knight, queen, and eventually king. First up, let's look at the Cup Arcana, as it can symbolize Anne and Ryuji's relationship. This works well with them since the theme of the cups are suited for emotions, relationships, and intuition. Both Anne and Ryuji are characters who were shown to act more on emotions rather than judging the situation first, as seen when Ryuji immediately wanted to help the cognitive students suffering from King Kamoshida, without even knowing that they are not real people, or when Anne forces her way inside the palace after Shio's incident. Both of them are pillars of the Phantom Thieves relationship, as Ryuji was the first friend that Ren made, and one of the main themes of the Sujin arc is the abusive relationship that Kamoshida is forcing on Anne. So having the SLink system among party members will allow us to see their past story more as middle school classmates, as well as their challenges in adjusting and moving on from Kamoshida. With regards to the benefits it can bring on the game, let's say that they boost the damage for either physical or magical damage, but you can only choose one when entering the metaverse. In the slice of life section of the game, they can provide what I want to call a cheat sheet, where it provides clues when it comes to picking the right answer when bonding with the other confidants. Now, the Wand Arcana is suited for Futaba and Yusuke, as it personifies one's passion, creativity, willpower, and action. Both Yusuke and Futaba are characters who suffered from their idleness. Yusuke chose to ignore the accusations about Madarame's plagiarism, and Futaba being a shut-in after her mother's death. The game mechanics that their S-Link could provide are bonus actions, since Wand is the arcana of action. So think of having an extra activity that you can do during the slice of life part of the game. In the metaverse, their S-Link can randomly fill out the gauge for the showtime. Meanwhile, the Sword Arcana are meant for Makoto and Morgana's relationship, as the Sword Arcana stands for intellect, truth, and conflict. These qualities represent Morgana and Makoto well, as both showcase knowledge in handling the Phantom Thief business. Both of them are searching for the truth, with Makoto seeking what truly defines her justice and Morgana searching for his true identity. Both of them also had major conflicts in the story, with Morgana's infamous arc of running away from home and Makoto's rocky relationship with Sae. And believe it or not, Makoto and Morgana hardly interacted despite being shown as the Phantom Thieves' intelligent force. Now, gameplay-wise, their bond can provide benefits such as granting an additional weakness to an enemy. Then in the slice of life aspect of the game, they can increase the points gained for the social stats. Lastly, the Pentacles match Haru and Akechi's relationship so well, since this arcana represents material wealth, career, health, and stability. Haru inheriting a company and trying to balance her new responsibility both as a Phantom Thief and the new owner is well symbolized by the Pentacles. Then Akechi, who is focused on gaining fame as the detective prince, trying so hard to make his father proud. And come on, Akechi killing Haru's father should have been addressed more in the series. Having this kind of S-Link system among party members fixes that. Seeing them try to cooperate with each other while there is this heavy guilt and burden between them. And it again represents what the Pentacle Arcana stands for in harmony. But what benefit will it bring? Well, gameplay-wise, it can stand as the shuffle system from Persona 3 and 4. In the slice of life side of the game, they can provide benefits like increasing the stats gained from training or even doubling the money for working part-time. Again, these are just examples if it was implemented in Persona 5. And since Persona 6 is still in the oven, it would be amazing to see our future party members bond with each other. But let me know how you feel. How do you think Persona 6 should improve on the social link system? And are you playing episode Aegis? I hope you're enjoying the answer, seeing the old SEAS members return for a dramatic adventure. Speaking of which, will we ever see returning characters in future Persona games? Well, I have a video about that, so please go and check it out. Like and subscribe to Otaku for more Persona content. This is Math. and stay awesome, my dudes.